Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sadie from OkieChick Designs. I make crochet plushies and I do markets and stuff like that. So I've started a series where I show you everything that I make every week. So last video was just from like I don't know, it was about a month or so to that video. From that video till now is everything I'm going to show you now. So it's truly this week's makes. So I can't wait to show you everything that I've finished. I didn't really use any free patterns this week, which kind of sucks, but I bought these patterns a while back and just haven't been able to use most of them. So I don't know, one was a custom, two were a custom, so I don't know, I had to purchase the pattern. But next week I will do some free patterns. I have a bunch saved for Halloween and things like that. But yeah, let's just get into it. I have some bigger pieces, I have some market prep pieces, and some of them are worth the investment, I think. So the first category I'm going to do is foods. So I bought this pattern from, what's it called? Tiny Friends Crochet. It is a bundle of a bunch of fruits and vegetables, and I got it off Etsy. The downside is it is $25, but it has so many different patterns, and I just made a bunch of them. I don't know, 5 or 6 of them, but I have them all in my spreadsheet here, and I wrote down how long each one of them took me, so you can kind of gauge if this is something you want to do for market prep or if you think that spending the $25 is worth it. First thing I made was an orange. Now it's very simple. I probably could have just made this up on my own, but added a little face to him. So here he is. So cute. This took me about 18 minutes. Now the next one is this eggplant. He's so cute. So cute. And then I made this kiwi. He looks kind of funky, I think. I don't know. This I made in the new Michael's yarn, the cub something. I don't know what it's called. But the new Michael's yarn that's supposed to be from Joann's. Next, I think this one is my favorite. He took a while. He took like 25 minutes, but I don't know. I think he's my favorite. He's cute. This also, I made in that yarn from Michael's. This one is basically the same pattern as basically the same thing. I think the bottom decreases are a little different. This guy's a little smaller, but a little tomato. The tomato only took me, I think he took me 20 minutes. I don't really know why he took me that long. So this one, a little watermelon slice. He's so cute. This one took me 26 minutes. I don't really know why. He's a little bit bigger than, let's see. So the eggplant took me 15. This took me 25. I don't know. But next on my list we have this No-Sew mouse. This pattern is from the Knot Nook shop on Etsy. I paid $4 for this pattern. Let's see. You can see him a little better like this. Just a little mouse. He's a cutie. Cutie, cutie. Okay, now you can see him. He took me 30 minutes, and I plan on charging $10 for him. I would definitely make these again. It was a great pattern. I don't remember having any issues at all with this, so 10 out of 10. The next pattern is from, the next two are actually from Mom Stitch Eddie. I love her patterns. I'm a part of her Patreon, so I get, it's either discounted or free monthly, I can't remember, but I made this cow. I bought the strawberry mod. So just the cow itself was $4.50, and then I think I actually got a discount because I'm part of her Patreon, but I bought this for $4.50, and then the strawberry, which I could have just made my own strawberry like horns, but I decided to support her because I love her channels and stuff, so I bought those. They're just sewn in. I love her style. So these were 99 cents, so it really wasn't that much more, but I don't think he would have taken me as long. He took me around 105 minutes, so a little under like 2 hours, I guess. I don't know, what is that, hour and 40 minutes or so? So I think the reason why he took me so long is because those freaking strawberries on the top. But if I was just making a regular cow, he probably would have taken me like hour and 15 maybe. I did make him with Bernat blanket, which I don't normally use. All of these that I didn't mention what yarn, they were with the Honey Bunny from Hobby, or Hobby, however you say it. But here he is. I hand painted these safety eyes. I don't know if you can see that very well. What I've been doing lately with eyes is I do my own nails. I know they've all fallen off, but I do my own nails, so I have a bunch of nail polish. And what I've been doing is just painting the back and then UV curing them with the nail polish, and they've been working out so well. They're such pretty colors that I don't have to wait for it to dry. I do have some paint, but I don't know, it works for me right now. Oh, there he is. The pattern is called Hannah the Cow, so there's that. Next on the list is another one from Mom Stitch Eddie. I got a custom order for this one. I don't know if you guys have seen the, I had never, but it's a cartoon. There's this thing called Mercat. I'll put it up on the screen right here. She said that her daughter just loves her, so I was like, oh, I could probably make her. So I looked, I did have a mermaid pattern from Mom Stitch Eddie. I can't remember. I don't think I purchased this one. I think it might have been free on her Patreon. I can't remember. But, or maybe discounted. I don't know. But the pattern itself was $5.50. And then I had to modify it and buy the cat pattern as well. The cat pattern was $4.50. So, altogether, $10. But I think it was so worth it. I did have to make a few adjustments just because of what was requested. This was what was requested, and this is what I made. I'm obsessed. I literally don't even want to give this to her. Look. I just freehanded this and this, but I love how this turned out. I wasn't even trying very hard, but it came out looking like a shell, and it like literally works so perfect. I also painted these safety eyes. I don't know if you can see, they like shift from like purple blue, so it's like perfect for this. But she is so cute. I can't say how obsessed I am with Mom Stitch Eddie's patterns. I love her style. I love the way she writes them. They're easy to follow, and I mean, I don't know, they're just good. So there's that. And here they are together. See, they're kind of like, they're the same kind of style. I don't know. And I think that you can make any kind of mermaid just buying each one of her patterns, I think. But you buy the base pattern and then buy which head you want to put on it. I might make another one of those, maybe in different colors, but okay. The next one I made as a custom as well, but the problem with this one is that she needed it earlier, so I have already given it to her, but I'll pop up a picture. I've made this in the past. I bought this off of Etsy a while back. It's Rin, R-I-N .meow, M-E-O-W 21. Rin.meow21 on Etsy. It was $30. I don't think I got it for $30 though. It was on sale. I know that much. But I had all 4 like of the main characters. I think it had Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, I don't know which one. I got 4 of them. So, I mean, with it being on sale, I felt like it was decent. But I think the reason why I bought this one in particular is because I bought a different one that I didn't like at all. But here he is. He's cute. And that one also took me 105 minutes. I was thinking about charging around $30 for him. That's what I charged her. If I was going to make it again, I think I would charge a tiny bit more, like $35 to $40, depending on which yarn I use. Okay, so next are, I think you have seen these everywhere, but they are the animals like on the swing. They're all from Jade. I've seen them everywhere, and I can't believe I haven't made them yet. I haven't made every single one, but it's in the plans for this next week. So first up, we have a penguin. He's cute. We have a mallard. She's also cute. This one is my favorite one, I think, and the one I'm probably going to put in my car. A little frog. So cute. I love the giant eyes on the frog. It's just, I think it makes it just so much cuter. But this pattern is honestly very easy to understand. It works up very quick. Like all of them. I haven't made the walrus, and I feel like the walrus might take a little longer, but they all just take me 20 minutes. They take me 15 minutes just like to do the body, and then the swing takes me 5, including putting it on the swing. So there he is. Oh, he's cute. Okay, next, I think I have one more. Yes, well, maybe 2. Okay, just one. The Axelottle. Cute. I like these patterns so much that I'm probably just going to make the base patterns of the animals to have like smaller things that are on swings. Maybe add keychain options and stuff like that, because they only take 15 minutes. Like I can charge like $10 for these. Like they're a decent size, maybe not 10. I don't know. On the swings, I was thinking about charging $12. I don't know if that's steep. Let me know what you would charge for them. But I feel like they're a decent size to be able to charge $12 for. But I got this pattern from, like I said, all from Jade, and it was $6.88. It's on Etsy. I don't know if she has a website or not, but I got it off of her Etsy. And I just love it. I can't wait to make more. This is going to be, I have a folder in my iPad of all my patterns, and within the folder I have like my market makes that are like easy. This is going in there because it was no time at all. So there's that. Next, I don't know where I got this pattern. I think I bought it off of Etsy, but it's the mini Labubu pattern. I just made the head. I think he's cute. His ear's kind of wonky, but he could be a little bag charm. I don't know, I was thinking about adding a little like keychain on the loop. That way it's easier to put on, because I don't think this will fit around his head. Oh yeah, it would. I don't know, but there he is. I was gonna make the full body, but honestly I just like got sidetracked and I started doing something else. That's literally the only reason I didn't make the body. So I'm just gonna leave him like this. I might make a few more. I just didn't do it, but I'm gonna leave him. And then I had AI write me a pattern, which I was going to post a video, but I don't have the footage anymore because I accidentally deleted it, but it's okay. This one was from AI. I asked ChatGPT to make me a koala pattern, and it honestly wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. I did have to ask it to modify a few things because I didn't like the way that it made it in the first place. Initially, it was literally just a blob with arms sticking out. Like, imagine his body not being there and his arms and legs being right here. That's all that it was. And I was like, can you have it have a head and a body? Like, but it was okay. Not bad. Next is I made a nugget. Chicken nugget. These are pretty popular, I'd say. There we go. I made him as a blank expression so I can just see on my website what I have like no stock of, and I think I need to do like maybe a couple sad faces and a couple of angry faces, but that's why I just made him blank so I can pick the expression later. And then for the grand finale, this was a labor of love, and I don't even want to sell her. Like, she's perfect. And I don't really even watch this. I've never watched this show. I just know who she is, and I think she's adorable. Like, especially in this plushie form. But this is a pattern from Sweet Beans Crochet, and I don't know if I showed this off last week. I didn't put her at my booth. I don't know if I did or not, but maybe I did. I'm charging $75 for her. I think that's honestly a little too, like, not enough, I mean. But I loved this pattern from Sweet Beans Crochet. She put a lot of effort into this, and I just love it. I might make another one, like, in bigger yarn. I just need to order some of the colors. Like, I don't have the appropriate colors for her in blanket yarn, but I want to make a bigger one of her, like, as a showstopper piece. Especially I applied for GalaxyCon and something else, but like where that would be popular. Like, I know people just wherever, whenever will see her and love her, but that's like specifically where we would probably sell her, or places like that. But I applied for a couple of those, but she is so pretty. Look at her eyeballs. I hand painted them. Like, they don't even look as pretty as they actually are on, like, in person. Okay, so that was a very quick video, but that is everything that I made this week. My plans for next week are to make a bunch of swings and little animals. I want to make, what else? I don't really know. I think my plan, I have a custom for a turtle, so you'll see the turtle next week. Oh, and I'm doing a pattern test right now for Vaporeon, so you'll see him next week as well. That was a labor of love, let me tell you. Even more than Sailor Moon, like, honestly. But I plan on making a bunch of these little animals, and maybe a few more of my, whatever these are called, foods. And then, yeah, that's really it. I need to sit down and figure out what I actually want to do and when my next market is, and figure out a plan. But that'll be it for now, and I will see you in next week's makes. Bye!